Everything people say is bad for you. And it gets worse when you care too much about what people say. You shouldn't be caring at all, to be honest. You really shouldn't. The humans that you find on this planet, on this earth, always are going to have something bad to say to you, are always going to have something bad to say about anything and everything. We are all somehow conditioned to say something about anything, whether it's good or bad. And because this world is so dark and negatively focused, it's not very much of a smart idea to take anything to heart, especially when it's coming from this world. Anything that anyone says to you, it's not really smart to take it to heart, because this is a negative world where negative people are and negative things are always said, negative things are always done, and it's not very smart to take these things to heart. You are a positive person with a positive lifestyle, with positive intentions. Why are you letting yourself listen to what negative people have to say to you? You shouldn't be letting that into your life at all. You really shouldn't. They are below you for introducing all of this negativity to you, because you are positive and you are up here, and now they are negative, they are down here, they are below you for that, and now they want to bring you down to their level. They want to drag you down because of your positivity, because of how miserable they are, because of how miserable they make themselves think they feel. They always want to take things in a negative way, and that's not really good. And it's only natural that they bring it out like that they bring all of these things that they want to say out in a negative way. Excuse me. When you care too much about what people have to say and think about you, when you care too much about what people have to say and think about you, when you care too much and think too much about that, you give them power and influence over your life. You really want that to happen. You are allowing them to have a position of authority in your life. You are now programming yourself to see them as a source of approval. And the only sources of approval that you should have in your life are: number 1, God; number 2, yourself; number 3, maybe, just maybe, only all the people in your life who only give you positive energy, because people like that do exist. We are all meant to bring out negative and positive energy, but then there are people who love you enough to only give you that good energy, that positive energy. This is your life, and you are responsible for doing what you like, because that's where you're gonna get your happiness from, right? It's your responsibility to run after all of that. I made the biggest mistake talking to my mates, my friends, about what car I wanted to bring to the metric dance, or the car that I wanted to rent. We were sitting down, we were talking about the cars we were gonna get for metric dance, and I told them that I wanted a Land Rover Defender, and they judged me, saying that it's a boring car and all of that. But I blame myself for talking to them in the first place. I introduced this idea to the wrong people, to the wrong group of people. I introduced this idea to people who think like that. If I told my friend Hillary about this decision of mine, he would have given me positive energy instead of criticism, instead of making me feel like I'm crazy. He would have given me a better idea, or tell me what he thinks would go well with my personality, which is a Land Rover Defender. And he would tell me what would go well with my suit and all of that. He would give me advice. He wouldn't tell me that the thing that I came up with is a bad idea and that is boring. You shouldn't be surrounding yourself with people like that. Stay away from people like that. At the end of the day, I happily decided to either rent a Mustang or get a V-Class with Hillary, because that nigga is my boy. I trust that boy with my life, to a certain extent. I love him though. At the end of the day, I felt happy and not crazy, because that is what this world is gonna do. That's how they're gonna treat you. That's how they're gonna make you feel. They are going to tell you that because you're not doing everything that seems socially acceptable, they're gonna call you crazy for doing that. They're gonna call you crazy for not doing what they do, for not liking what they like. Romans 12 verse 2 says, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind, then then you will be able to test and approve God's will. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is. His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Do you see what I mean, what I'm talking about, where I introduce all these ideas that I'm giving you? Do you see where I'm getting all of this from? The Bible, bro. And yes, my own analogies, my own theories, but the Bible, bro. See what I mean? Look to God for approval. Look to Him for approval. Not your parents, not your friends, not your classmates. All those people, they are only there for their own part of guidance. The position that they hold in your life will bring in a certain type of guidance. You're not going to get the same guidance from your friends that you'll get from your parents. Those are two different types of people in your life. You should not be going to them for the same type of advice, for the same type of guidance. That's not good. God is the approval that you should be looking for, the guidance you should be looking for at the top. That should be your top source of guidance, your top source of approval. God, the Almighty, should be what you're looking for. Not God, not them, definitely God. Not them. Because if God approves, you know for a fact that it's good. You know that it's good for you. You know for a fact that what you're doing is okay. And it's not going to affect you in a bad way because God says, hey, go for it, my boy. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that you get from humans is just bias and opinions and how they feel in particular about a certain thing. It's different with God though. He actually knows that if you like wearing tickies, so a certain type of tickies that nobody likes, He knows, okay, yeah, that's my son likes those, and not everybody likes that version, but hey, He likes them. I'm that guy. That's me. I will like something that not everybody else likes, and I'll be called crazy for that. I'm used to that by now. Like, for example, say maybe the next time you go out and someone wants to say something bad about what you enjoy doing, and they insult you for it, and they say, let me think about it like this. The next time you go out and someone says something bad to you about what you enjoy doing, about what you're doing right now, what you're wearing, the car you're driving, and they tell you that they don't like it, take that as a compliment. Take that as a good thing, because then you're letting yourself have an identity. You're letting yourself be a special difference from the masses, from the people. You're letting yourself be something else. Because when you do blue and everybody likes wearing black, they're gonna look at you because they are all the same and you're wearing blue. You have an identity. They don't. They have a collective identity. They are forced to do what everybody else does. You can do whatever you want. That's the difference between them. That's the difference between doing what they do and doing what you want to do. Like, hey Khosi, I don't like your fashion taste. It's for old people. I don't like it. Kiddo, that's why it's mine and not yours. I really don't care if you don't like my fashion taste, because my fashion taste is mine. I think it's amazing. To a certain extent, that's why I have Hillary. So, I want to end by saying, when you stop caring about what other people say, you give yourself power over them. You let yourself climb higher than them. Because now you are showing them that you can do whatever you want. That you can do something that they definitely can't, which is acting outside of their opinion and social norms, and that they can't stop you. It will drive them crazy that, hey, this man is wearing this brand that nobody likes. Are you stupid? Why? People are going to make fun of me. People are going to make fun of me. And I'm not going to like that, but I'm also not going to care, because they are looking at something that I can do and they can't do it because they're afraid of being made fun of. I've spent most of my life being made fun of for being different, and I'm pretty much used to it. Do I care? No, I really don't, because I'm happy. I like doing what I like doing. I'm going to get that Land Rover Defender. Maybe. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night. God bless you. God loves you. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.